During the Truss era, there was extensive debate about whether Britain was on the verge of another housing crisis. However, it was only after the installation of Jeremy Hunt's Chancellor and the subsequent reversal of most of the mini-budget measures that the British economy, along with the housing market, finally experienced some relief. Sadly, ordinary homeowners are once again facing alarming signals within the housing sector, and this time there seems to be no easy solution in sight. But before we get into this, some housekeeping first. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just get it out of the way. Do it now, it's free for you. Just support me, continue what I'm doing and bringing these videos out. Also, don't forget to press the bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. To truly understand why the UK housing market is a ticking time bomb, let's quickly run through how home purchases typically work in the UK. The majority of people don't have the necessary funds to buy properties outright, so they rely on mortgages from banks. These mortgages are usually divided into two periods with different interest rates. A fixed rate period followed by a variable rate period that tracks the Bank of England's base rate plus a certain percentage known as the standard variable or tracker rate. However, recent figures from the Bank of England indicate a sharp decline in mortgage borrowing in the last couple of months, reaching its lowest level since 1993. Consumers repaid £1.4 billion more than what was issued in new lending during those months. Additionally, major UK lenders like Nationwide and Halifax have recorded significant falls in house prices, with Bloomberg's analysis showing a decline of over 10% from the nominal peak in August last year. So why are house prices falling? Inflation, particularly core inflation, remains high despite the decline in inflation. Core inflation reflects underlying inflationary pressures, and policymakers at the Bank of England are concerned that it may be entrenched in the economy. This raises the risk of a wage price spiral where workers demand higher wages to compensate for expected long-term inflation, leading to further inflationary pressures. To counteract this, however, the Bank of England has been increasing interest rates aggressively. However, inflation is not decreasing as quickly as anticipated, suggesting that more interest rate hikes will be necessary. And as a result, short-term UK government bonds yields have experienced a spike in yield as investors anticipate further rate hikes, and therefore increasing the likelihood of a recession next year. Although most homeowners have been shielded from the interest rate hikes due to fixed rate mortgages, many of these fixed rate periods are ending soon, coinciding with the expiration of the stamp duty holiday introduced in 2021. This poses a significant challenge since interest rates have been risen dramatically since then. Just recently, HSBC even announced its intention to withdraw all new deals within hours, although they later reversed this decision following criticism. This, along with the withdrawal of almost 800 mortgage deals by UK banks and building societies, has led to higher mortgage rates and a depressed housing market. Prospective homebuyers are therefore postponing their purchases in the hope of further price reduction. Moreover, the possibility of mortgage defaults adds strain to the overall financial system. It's important to note that the potential housing crash isn't necessarily favorable for renters either, as higher mortgage costs by homeowners are naturally always passed on to renters and therefore impacting rental prices. This situation presents a challenge for Rishi Sunak, who pledged to reduce inflation as one of his top priorities. Unfortunately, core inflation continues to rise, resulting in higher mortgage costs that will financially burden millions of British homeowners. Some speculation has even arisen regarding the possibility of an early election before the mortgage rate crisis reaches its peak. The UK housing market is currently facing significant challenges, and the implications extend beyond homeowners to renters and the wider financial system, and there's no doubt about that. While this news may be intriguing for some, it's crucial to remember that the consequences are far-reaching and impact the wider economy. Therefore, it's more important than ever to stay informed, adapt to the current situation, and make informed decisions. And remember, in the face of challenges, there are always opportunities. Arm yourself with knowledge and navigate the ever-changing housing market wisely. In situations like this, where cost of living is increasing, people are trying to find alternative ways to bump up their salary and their wage, and resort into ideas like starting their own business or taking the entrepreneurial path. Join me in understanding the true nature of entrepreneurship and why it may not live up to the hype. Also, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, press the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.